Shalom, shalom. All right, first and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahawah, by Shem, Yahawashi, by Shem Ruchakodash. All right, double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who continue to rule well and guide us through the Spirit. Peace and blessings. Shalom to the Most High's elect across the four winds of the earth. A couple brothers from GMS Houston. All right, Yakadal, I'm a one, and then I have the brother
Yakanan.
All right, and we was going into a lesson, man, just dealing with sacrifice, man, okay? And sacrifice concerning us individually, what we have to give up, all right? Because we know the scriptures require us to do what? Become a new man. In other words, put the old man to death, man, okay? So in order for that to happen, there's things that we have to give up in order to obtain this knowledge, in order to ultimately obtain salvation, okay? And for every brother, that's different, man. Pertaining to your spirit, the things that you're into, the things that might distract you versus what might not distract the next man. Okay, only you know exactly what you're truly sacrificing to obtain the knowledge, wisdom, understanding. All right, to get to the glory, which is the kingdom, man. Okay, so before we get going through scriptures, all right, as Lord willing, this lesson be edifying. You want to bring out that definition first?
Kind. This is a sacrifice, the offering of something, especially a life, to a deity as an act of propitiation.
So real quick, all right, we understand, okay, when we go into sacrifice, all right, the first thing you're going to read about is actual physical sacrifice, man. But what are we doing, man? All right, we are sacrificing our life, all right, to obtain a new life, man. Okay, the life that we once had prior to learning the truth. Okay, we have put that shit behind us, man, because we see it didn't amount to anything but death. It was darkness. We were engulfed in sin. Okay, no matter what walk of life you came from, you were engulfed in sin, man, because one way or the other you believe in America, man. Okay, even if you thought you was in the streets and you hustling, I'm doing this, you still was dancing to Esau's tune, man. Okay. Further polluting your own people and then keeping his judicial system going, man. So no, it was no anywhere outside of following the laws, statutes, and commandments and teaching this word, you was off, man. Every single one of us, man. Okay? So we sacrifice status, okay? We sacrifice tangible, materialistic things, okay? We sacrifice just being the good family member. The best uncle. Every holiday and shit. You the one doing everything for the nieces and nephews and shit. I'm making light on that, man. But just, hey, it's so many different aspects of sacrifice that we did pertaining to our previous life before this truth, man. Okay? You got it.
If I may, the definition for propitiation, this is just a quick Google definition. The act of gaining or regaining favor or goodwill of someone or something. So we sacrificing, and we're sacrificing our lives not to make it in this world because Satan rules this world. We're looking to get back into the good graces of Yahawah by Shem Yahawashi through Yahawashi. That's what we're looking to get the good graces. You got it, Doc.
All right, so this is Ecclesiasticus or Sirach chapter 2 and verse 1. It says, "My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation." All right, and what is all the temptations that we deal with? Well, we're gonna get the definition first on the online etymology, okay? But when we came to serve the Lord, we start getting hit with temptations, man. So we're gonna hit this definition before we go forward. You go hit temptation, then get tempt too.
Okay, this is temptation in the Edom Online. Act of enticing someone to sin. Also, an experience or state of being tempted. And that's
jump to tempt.
And this is tempt of the devil, flesh, etc. To draw or entice to evil or sin, to lure someone from the Most High's law, be alluring or seductive.
So this whole society, this whole world that Esau is running is surrounded by things that's enticing us to pull us back into that old mind frame, our old ways, man. Now, even if you're doing something that's lawful, it could lead to you going off, okay? It can lead to you doing things that's not expedient for the times that we're in. It can lead to you being distracted from the ministry. It can lead from you not teaching and being productive towards the building of the house of David. Okay, the spiritual construction of the third temple. Okay, all right, because we're supposed to be lively stones, man. Okay, so to consider lively, all right, you have to be full of life, man. So what is the life that we're putting in us? Yahawashi, man. Okay, which replaces the dead state that we were in. So we didn't lose anything, man. All right, like yeah, we say sacrifice, we say we lose, but we're doing it because we know that what we're losing is not worth what we're gaining. Okay, you had something?
Oh, lie.
I'm gonna read on, okay? Because that's the first thing you do, man. All right. Satan don't want you to be successful and gravitating to the righteousness of Yahawashi, man. Okay. So what's gonna happen, man? The Most High is gonna let Satan tempt you. Okay. But let's read on. It's gonna get more specific. Okay. It says, "Set thy heart," and you know the heart is talking about the mind. It says, "Set thy heart aright and constantly endure." Okay, what does endure means? To suffer. Okay, so we're suffering what, man? All right, we're suffering fighting in the spirit, all right, to overcome the flesh, man. Okay, we're suffering the things that we once held in high esteem. Okay, now that we see this is what's supposed to be held up, man. This is more precious than any jewel. Okay, anything, man. All right. But reading on, it says, "And constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end." And that's what we're focused on, man. Okay? We're focused on being increased at the last end. End of what? The end of the Most High's prophecies, man. Which is the downfall of this place, all right, which has to happen before we receive the kingdom of heaven, man. Okay? All right, but that's what we're focused on, the end goal. So we know that we're not losing nothing on this side, man. All right, we see through Esau's witchcraft now, man. We have the eye salve to see that everything that I thought was worth something was meaningless, man. Okay, it was darkness. All right, we're reading on. It says, "Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully," man. So when these temptations, these woes, okay, come upon you, man, you take it cheerfully, man. Okay? Versus looking at these people that's still in the world. Like we look at, man, people we know, grew up with, family members that's still caught up in the mind frame that we were once in. All right, and we, man, made the Wada Yahawashi for taking me away from that, man. Okay? All right, but it says take it cheerfully. Why? Because you see the Most High is dealing with you as a son, versus allowing you to be caught up in the fleshly lust. All right, allowing you to be caught up in all the temptations that this world provides, man. Okay, I was speaking about it earlier, how, man, through Esau's technology, his social media, okay, all the things that we see, man, that every other day you finding some new shit that could distract you, man. All right. From goddamn getting caught up on looking at goddamn females on one of these apps or whatever it may be, man. Okay, it's something every new. It could be a damn app-based game on your phone and shit. You done looked up and you done spent 2 hours playing goddamn pool on your phone and shit. Whatever it may be, man. All right, like I said, for every brother is different, man. Okay, we all know our different weaknesses, and guess what? Satan know your weaknesses too. All right, so he knows how to attack you. He knows how to come after you, man. Okay, I'll read 2 more verses and we can jump to read. Go on. It says, "And be patient when thou art changed to a lower state," because that's another high temptation when you're in a lower state, man. Okay, hey, dealing with men in this, we in this truth now, man. Okay, so things you may have done in the world to get out of a tight situation, all right, we fall back on faith, man. Okay, we cast our burdens onto the Heavenly Father and His Son. All right, we fall back on faith, man. Okay, we don't go run to the easy fix, man, that might have you in a bad situation, man. All right, we don't go run to do something illegal, all right, or just turn your back on the Most High. Well, I ain't got time for this. I got a good job opportunity. I'm about to go after this. I got to get out this position I'm in. No, man. Sometimes it take you to go through that lowly position, man. Go take you a job that's not making a certain amount, man. and you fight through that time period, and the Most High bless you, man. Okay? Just because you showed that, you know what, I'm going to give my all to you. And if I take this job or this position, it might have me traveling, it might have me working every Friday and Saturday. Now you can't do anything for the ministry, man. Okay? Just giving examples of something, all right, that you would have to sacrifice and say, man, what holds more ground, man? All right, serving the Heavenly Father or me going after this higher paying job right now, man? Okay? All right, that's why we have a body. We take care of each other, man. Okay? There's avenues to survive, man. Not saying you just say, fuck it, I'm going to bullshit and go get a bullshit ass job. Man, it'll be times, hey, I didn't, just my own personal testimony. I didn't knock door to door in the truth, man. Okay? In the truth, I didn't walked around with a box full of goods selling shit to businesses and shit, man. All right, whatever the hell we got to do to survive, man. Okay, but with my skill set and my history, I could have went and got certain jobs, but it would have hindered me in what I had to do for the ministry, man. Okay, and it's a case-by-case situation. All right, but Salakia for getting one long-winded on that point, but this verse 5, it says, "For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity," man. So when we get put in these situations, all right, that's for the Most High to try us, man. Okay, to see if we're gonna remain faithful or we gonna run back to looking for carnal means to survive, man. Okay, we're gonna give up faith and hope in the Lord, all right, and trust in Esau's system. Okay, you could get that job, and because you bowed out like that, the Most High could strip that from you, man. Okay, it's verse 6. It says, "Believe in Him, and He will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in Him." All right, and that's the main point of it, man. All right, when it comes to giving up anything in this life, all right, we don't worry about it because we trust in the Lord to take care of us, man. Sometimes it's best to just live a simple life, man. Okay, if you live a simple life, you might not need that excess money. You may not need that excess financial security, all right, when you cut out all of the distractions. Goes further in to sacrificing, man. Okay, but you can go ahead with what you got.
Come on. This is Matthew chapter 19. You want to start at 18?
Yeah, let's start.
Let's start a little bit up.
Yeah, start. Hit 18 and then we go through.
This is Matthew chapter 19 and verse 18. "He saith unto him, which Yahawashi said, Thou shalt do no murder, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness. Honor thy father and thy mother, and thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. The young man saith unto him, All these things have I kept from my youth up. What lack I yet?"
Hey, and I wanted to hit this because what, man? You have men out here in Israel, they're keeping the law, but they doing it for the wrong reasons, man. And then, okay, is that going to get you on the chariot? Is that going to get you salvation because you're keeping the law? All right. Let's read on and see, because this is a prime example of what's going on in Israel today, man. All right, you have guys, they got fringes on. They ain't keeping the dietary law, okay? But what are you doing for the Lord, man? Okay, you doing that shit to be seen of men, okay? You met a female that was was an Israelite. Oh, you doing this to impress her, to keep her ass around, man. Okay, but go ahead.
Yahawashi said unto him, If thou wilt be perfect, go and sell that thou hast, and give to the poor, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven, and come and follow me. But when the young man heard that saying, he went away sorrowful, for he had great possessions.
Yeah, he valued, all right, the promises that Yahawashi was speaking of, okay, less than his possessions in the world, man. All right. Now, when he came to Peter and Andrew, what did he do? He told them basically, drop your nets and come follow me, and I'll make you fishers of men. What did they do? They dropped it straightway, okay? Because first of all, at that time, they knew of the prophecies of the Son of Man coming, okay? So they knew, man, this got to be him. But what did they do? They left their livelihood behind, okay? They had families, they had responsibilities, obligations. They had a whole way of life that they dropped straight way to follow the Lord, man. Okay? That's faith. All right? That's true belief. Okay? And that's what we all did, man. Okay? When we heard this word, man, we put everything behind us, man. Okay? Of course, it's a growth process, man. There's certain things you go cold turkey on right out the gate. And then there's things, man, you have to grow in the faith to be able to cut off. All right? To put away, man. Okay? But in this instance, all right, this is a perfect scripture where you have these guys that boast in the law, but then they don't go out and teach. Okay? They don't do anything. They don't be any type of help to the ministry. Okay? Just going around, oh, I'm not eating pork. I stopped shaving. All right, all over the Instagram and Facebook posting scriptures, but you're not doing shit, man. Okay? Why? Because you want to stay in your comfort zone. You want to stay in the life that you built in Babylon, okay? Or chasing a life if you haven't obtained what you want, versus sacrificing for the Lord, which he done for us, man. Okay, but read on, brother.
Then said Yahawashi unto his disciples, Verily I say unto you, that a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven. And again I say unto you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of the Most High.
Mm-hmm. You can read all the way to the point you want and break it down, brother.
Gone. When his disciples heard it, they were exceedingly amazed, saying, Who can be saved? Who then can be saved?
God.
But Yahawashi beheld them and said unto them, With men this is impossible, but with the Most High all things are possible. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold.
Real quick, that's what Jake don't take into account, man. All right, they're stuck in this realm, okay? They're stuck in the possibilities of man, all right, and they outrule the possibility, the infinite possibilities, all right, which there's no end to what the Most High can do, man. All right, and he does it through his son, man. Yahawashi is carrying out all the orders that the Most High has put forth, man. Okay? So when we sacrifice these things, we're not worried about it because we know there's greater things that await us, all right? Well, you got to look at it like this, man. You looking at what you can obtain out of the world Esau created versus what we believe and know is to come in the world that the Most High is about to establish in righteousness through his son, man. Okay? But go ahead, bro.
God. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And that's a question, that's a reasonable question, because we, like the ox said just a few minutes ago, said, leave off from what you're doing and become fishers of men. Roughly paraphrasing, but we've given up our lives in this. What are we gonna receive? But let me continue on. And Yahawashi said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. So you've forsaken all, you followed Yahawashi, and you were accepted of him, you ain't fall out, you're gonna be ruling in the next world. Like, we at the end of this one, we see it. We see all the signs of the end of this world. And Lord willing, we can rule with Yahawashi. And that's what we're looking forward to. A new earth built in righteousness.
Yeah.
That won't fade away like this one. Like, looking forward to see again, like when King Solomon was ruling, how they had the gold plates and then they just use them one time, throw them out. We have that now, but it's fucking plastic shit. Just polluting the world.
Yeah, we using disposable plates. Yeah. King Solomon had disposable gold chargers, man.
Yeah. So we look at having, and then this new earth is gonna be better than that. We might have something better than gold to eat off of. We just throwing it out there.
Yeah. Brothers all into the stones and the crystals, man. You never know what type of elements will be revealed unto us, man. Okay? Hey, the 144,000 could have a special stone waiting on them, man. All right? Each one get a new stone. This is created specifically for you. Yeah, we ain't putting that. Ain't no doctrine, man. For Jake try to cut and paste, and they making up some shit.
Up.
Yeah, nah. But you got it out.
And everyone that have forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive an hundredfold, and shall inherit everlasting life. Mm-hmm. And that's what we're looking forward to. I mean, for me, I ain't have much of a family, but the family I do have, like, I ain't really involved with them like that no more. Mm-hmm. And the stuff in the world that I was into, man, it's dead to me. I'm looking for a new life. I'm looking to have, matter of fact, I want children. I don't have them, but if I had the opportunity, if you'd ask me, you got an opportunity right now to have some kids, I don't want them. I'd rather have them in the kingdom. And everything that we lost here, Yahawashi said we're gonna receive 100-fold.
And
that's not even, I can't even imagine what that is, because like I said, the Lord is infinite. The possibilities, the Lord, like the blessings that He gives us, is gonna give us, it's far outside my mind. Like just a little bit I can think about here, just thinking about like maybe here on a job or something like that. Man, I hope the customer tipped me $100 or something like that. It's far beyond that.
Hey, and even dealing with like the family aspect of losing it, man. Like even when the scriptures tell you to hate, like when it goes in to hate, man, it's not telling you to actual hate your mother and father, but love less. Okay, we ain't saying you, man. The scriptures don't contradict each other, man. The Most High is not gonna have direct, words stating, to honor thy father and mother, but then say hate them or forsake them. Okay. No, we don't do that. We still honor our father and mother, but this comes first, man. Okay? And if it becomes a distraction, and I'll emphasize that with the woman, okay? You got a woman and she's distracting you from this, you got to let that go, man. Okay? All right? If it comes between you keeping your family, your in-house family together, coming home to your children every day versus serving the Lord, okay, you got to let that go. That's how serious it is to know, man. Guess what? At the end of this thing, off top, they shall know a prophet had been among them, man. Okay, and now you seeing more and more people. They trying to tune in and to get some answers because of the high rate of prophecy, man. Okay, but we know the promises. We know we're gonna get everything 100-fold over and over, man. All right. You stressed out and worried about it. I remember this my own personal testimony. Okay, when my son was born, man. Okay, and I had to either get put on child support and deal with Esau, or be a fucking sucker and sit in this house miserable under the oppression of a woman. So I prayed to the Most High to get me out of this situation. Shit, I remember just throwing everything I could in my truck. Says you can keep the rest of the shit. If you can't take care of him, then shit, let me know. He'll be good, man. Okay, and fucking left, man. Went over 5-6 months without hearing my child's voice. Okay. All right, and dealt with that for what? So you know what, man? Put it all on faith, man. The Most High, I got a greater job to do. Being Father of the Year, being the great husband, a boyfriend. That shit ain't gonna benefit us on this side, man. Okay? We still take care of our responsibilities, man. Just to put that out there. Our children is taken care of. Okay, we take care of our household, man. Okay? All right, but we know at the end of it, if it takes us away from what we have to do for the Most High and Yahawashi, then we got to get rid of it, man. Okay? And then we'll be rewarded in the kingdom to come, okay? Like the brother was speaking on, man. Okay? We're not losing shit on this side. Everything is fucking corrupted, man. Okay? There's a little bit more on that, huh?
God. But many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first.
This is Philippians chapter 3 and verse 8. All right, and before I get to the scriptures, man, all right, Paul had status, man. Okay, and the proof of that, all right, what happened, man? Paul was free because he was a Roman citizen, man. Okay, all right. Instead of him being locked away in the wicked judgment that was trying to be placed upon him, all right, he was freed from because he was a Roman citizen. On top of that, he was brought up in the law. He had position. He has a certain level of power. Okay? So this is what he said, man. This is Philippians 3:8. It says, "Yeah, doubtless, and I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of Mashiach Yahawashi, my Lord, Salakia, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things, that do count them but dung, that I may win Mashiach." Okay? So what is he letting you know? His status, his life, everything he had before that was counted as shit. Okay? To win the excellency of Mashiach, Yahawashi, man. Why? Because that's what's going to lead us unto salvation, man. Okay? All right, your high-paying job, okay, your so-called beautiful woman, all right, your family, none of that is going to get you on a chariot, man. Okay? All right, suffering the loss of all things pertaining to the world, this world, all right, is going to win you this knowledge, wisdom, understanding, which is going to keep you in line and give you the proper things spiritually, all right, to be geared to serving the Lord, man. Okay? Because you have to learn how to properly serve the Lord, man. If you got all these distractions going on, okay, you in a chaotic household, okay, you can't control your woman, you can't control your kids, okay, you ain't got no time to study, you ain't got no time to focus, working a fucking job, 12 hours, 6 days a week, and shit. Man, you can't give your all to this. All right? You're not going to put the man hours in, okay? You're not going to put the studying hours in to lock that blood in your doorpost, man. Okay? All right? So what is Paul expressing? Anything attached to the old man, the status, whatever it was, ain't shit compared to this knowledge, wisdom, understanding, man. Okay? You had something, brother?
Come on. I had Romans chapter 12, verse 1. "I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahawah, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto Yahawah, by Shem Yahawashi, which is your reasonable service." And this is a reasonable thing to do. It's a reasonable service. And you got to come, when you sacrifice to the Lord, you got to come a certain way. You can't just present anything to the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Just say, here's my, present some fruit like Cain did, or whatever. Just, here you go. All right. Where's my reward? Nah, you ain't come to wait. You know, well, you just coming into this, you might not know, but when you come to serve the Lord, you got to come a particular way. And that means
humble.
Yeah.
You got to be, it's a reason the scriptures tell you that you got to become a newborn babe, man. All right, a baby doesn't have anything affecting him from learning, okay? He doesn't have any distractions. He don't have no opinion and say so. You just absorbing, you just learning. And that's what we have to do. We put what we thought we knew out the door, man, okay? All your so-called intelligence and knowledge didn't matter when it came to learning this, man, okay? And that was another thing that you would have, you could have to sacrifice, man, okay? You might have been the information guy in the world. You might have knew all type of history and stuff. You might have studied the scriptures, but you have to be taught again, man. Okay? And we have men who made the statement that they had 90% of the truth before they came into this, which is all bullshit. That's not fucking true. And you would have been out teaching. You would have known you was an Israelite, man. You would have been out prophesying. No. All right, until whichever avenue you heard this word, heard out who you were, heard who your enemy was, the names of the Heavenly Father and His Son, okay? We didn't have shit without that, man. We were Gentiles, okay? All right, you got it, brother.
Come on. It's like I got, I'm going to finish verse 2. "And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahawah." And so you got to be renewed day by day. Like right here I got John 3:3. This is Yahawashi answered and said unto him, and he's speaking to Nicodemus, "Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom of the Most High. Meaning, you gotta relearn it, like, or if it's your first time, you gotta learn this over, like you're a newborn child. Like the Ak just said, you gotta be brought up back again, learn how to walk again, learn how to speak again.
Cause what happened, man? What do we get built up on? The milk, which is the basics of these scriptures, man. Okay, which the milk can confound any scholar, any historian. Okay. All right, you have to be spiritually reborn, man. Okay, go through the process, all right, of becoming a man of the Lord, man. You don't just wake up and you know you're Israelite. Oh, I'm in the truth and shit, man. Jake do that shit. You ask Jake that, brother, how long you been in the truth? How long you been? No, I've been about 5-6 years. And what the fuck you doing over here not being able to answer certain questions? Okay, you got so much to say, but when you questioning about breakdowns and understanding, I didn't really go into that. I ain't studied that. What you been 5 years? No, you ain't, man. You haven't been reborn yet, man. All right, you playing games, man. All right, Jake sitting around, bouncing around different camps, watching this camp, then that they say something, I don't like that. I'm gonna go check these guys out, man. Scriptures cover that, having them itching ears, man. Okay, that's that old man looking for comfort, man. We're looking for basically just looking for the right church, man. You know, oh man, come to my church, brother, man. They let you come as you are. They always got food after, man. The pastor, like, he cleaning the motherfucker, man. Like, I'm telling you, man, come to my church. Then they getting a hard down my church, man. Pastor Leroy Jenkins, man, he a bad dude, man. All that bullshit, man. We don't sit around doing that shit, man. All right. The Most High is gonna guide the elect unto the right teachers, man. Okay. If you want to go window shopping everywhere, you're not in the right spirit, man. Okay, as Apostle Gabor stated, man, hey, the Most High is going to guide you to your teachers, whether it's for your benefit or for your downfall, man. That's up to the Most High, man. Okay, so the water Yahawashi, I was shy for guiding us to the right teachers, and Lord willing, we endure to the end, man. Okay?
And Yahawashi said, my sheep hear my voice. So we're going to be led to wherever his voice is coming from, which happened to be GMS. And there's other camps out there that teach the same doctrine.
Yeah, Men of Valor.
That was it on this.
Hold that, John. I'm gonna hit Hebrews. We're gonna wrap up on that, John. I'm gonna hit that Hebrews 11. This is Hebrews 11. All right, just getting an example, a great example of sacrifice and trusting in the Lord, man. Okay, this is Hebrews chapter 11, starting at verse 17. It says, by faith, Abraham, when he was tried, and that's what we're all being tried. Okay, we're going through many trials, man. Okay, scriptures talk about manifold temptations, man. All right, we're gonna be tested into the very end of this thing, into them chipping stations is everywhere, man. That's gonna be the last test. That's gonna be the last trial, man. Okay, but before that, we're gonna go through different trials, man. All right, and through each trial, you're gonna have to give something up. If it's just your ego, if it's just your pride, man. All right. You could have been in a status to where you never had to ask for things, man. You was always able to provide. You was always able to do something. The Most High put you in a position to where you got to open your mouth now. You got to ask for help, man. You got to go to your brother, man. Okay, you got to humble down and say, man, look, I'm in a fucked up position. Ain't no brother going to look at you different. Like, damn, where the fuck your money at? Yeah, it's different if you out here gambling and fucking off your money. You with a harlot every other weekend and shit. You come talking about you short on some money or whatever. All right, but man, hey, it was just an example. All right, of something you would could be tried in, man. Okay, it says offered up Isaac. All right, his very own son, man. It says, and he that and he that had received the promises offered up his only begotten son, of whom it was said that in Isaac shall thy seed be called. Now, the point I wanted to get to is right here in verse 19. It says, accounting that Yahawah by Yahawashi was able to raise him up even from the dead, from whence also he received him in a figure. Okay, so he already knew, you know what? Yeah, fuck with the bounds of man. Okay, This is what I'm commanded to do, and I'm going to do it. But I know at the end of this, the Lord could raise my son back up, man, because I did what he asked me to do, man. Okay? So we can't put the Most High in a box as if he has limits to what he can do, man. All right, you make a sacrifice or take a so-called loss. All right, and I like to quote Elder Yatazak in Dallas, man. He made the statement, man, let that L represent leveling it up and not losing, man, because we're not losing, man. Okay, we're leveling up in the spirit and we shedding off weak natures of the flesh, man. Okay, so you can take us out on that, brother.
Go on. This is John chapter 12 and verse 25. He that loveth his life shall lose it, and he that hateth his life in this world shall keep it unto life eternal.
Now, what's going on right now? What's heavy, all right, being spoken of right now is another lockdown, man. Okay? Now, who's been saying this shit's gonna happen again, okay? All right? The men of the Lord have been saying, man, it's gonna come. It's gonna be worse than before, man. Okay? So you could be loving and your life and try to hold it on to your life, okay? And then you're gonna lose it. These jobs are gonna go. The grinding is gonna cease, man. Okay? See if that woman that you fucking head over heels for is gonna stick around when you lose that job, man. Okay, when you don't have that money coming in, man. See how much respect the world have from you when you lose what you thought was worth anything, man. Okay, the longer if you try to hold on to this shit, man, you are gonna lose it. Okay. All right, but read that from the top.
Come on. This is John chapter 12 and verse 25. He that loveth his life shall lose it, and he that hateth his life in this world shall keep it unto life eternal.
That's the key words. Hated his life in this world. What is there to love outside of this truth and this brotherhood, man? Nothing, man. Nothing. All right? Your woman to turn on you. Your kids can rebel against you. You can get fired from that fucking job. Your house can get foreclosed. Your car can get repossessed. Okay? Sophia never gonna turn her back on you, man. Okay? All right? The men that's standing on the highways and byways with you, all right, they never gonna turn their back on you, man. All right? So we know that the brotherhood, this energy, this righteous vibration that we're a part of, this truth, is a form of the kingdom right now. This knowledge, wisdom, understanding is a form of the kingdom. That's the only thing we holding on to. That's the only life in this dead world, man. Okay? Now, King Solomon, perfect example. He said all this vexation is vanity and vexation in the spirit, man. He had it all. All right? He reigned with nobody opposing his rulership for 40 years. He had 40 years of peace. Didn't have to go to war. King David took care of all that, man. Okay, now at the high status he had, all the things you could think of, man. Okay, more than our minds could even fathom. All right, he said all of this shit is vanity and vexation of spirit. Why? Because he knew he could die. He knew he could sin and go off. So what good is all this shit if I'm in a corruptible body? Okay, so we're not losing anything if we got promised eternal life, man. Okay, being fulfilled through the second covenant, which is the laws being written in our inward parts. Therefore, death has no effect on us because we can't go off. So fuck this place. All right, and I can't say that with enough emphasis, man. Fuck this place and everything about it, man. This place is completely wicked, man. All right, don't get into that mind frame. I don't know how long as it ain't affecting me, or that's over there, or we ain't gonna see that in this lifetime. If that's the spirit you in, it ain't looking good for you, man. Okay, but the men of the Lord, man, we on this side. We willing to give our life for Yahawashi as he did, man. Okay, all right, because what? Just as Isaac had faith that Abraham had faith that Isaac can be risen up by the Lord. We have faith that if we die in the faith, the Most High, through Yahawashi, will raise us back up, man. Okay? To take part in taking this place down, man. Okay? You got anything else out? Well, we're going to end it on that. Lord willing, this is edifying. Once again, giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahawah, by Shem, Yahawashi, by Shem Hakwadash. All right, double honors to the apostles and elders. a great millstone who continue to rule well and guide us through the spirit. Peace and blessings. Shalom to the Most High's elect. Keep fighting, keep pushing. We almost out of here, man.
Shalom.